Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bye. Yep. Yeah. Finish rolling this little blunt. I'm about to go drive off and go get a new battery installed too. Let's go, boy. That man, make sure there are no seeds in this motherfucker. Inside the street, sun. This motherfucker, huh?
When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Yellow today. Like that one.
First down here for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Genty. At the 35, he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And to throw out to the sideline with just a few yards.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Handoff to the single running back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
And what a great job by the defense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. On second down, he's looking downfield, moving away from pressure. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the ground. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
That purple wave getting things going on the ground now.
It's such a great fan base in the Pacific Northwest. Washington fans believe in their team. They're loud, and I tell you what, when they got a ground game they can depend on, a physical ground game, it sets the table for everything they want to do offensively.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Off the play fake. Still looking, on the move. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And I know that play broke down. That is one the offense, I think, would like to have back because you practice these type of scramble situations all week long. Quarterback this time flush to his left. These receivers have to break their routes off and work with the QB to try to give him a place to go with the football. And that time just not able to give the QB anywhere to throw it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll try it on the ground.
Ugh!
At midfield, he's got room.
Motherfucker!
This defense, a big gainer to the 40.
Have that nigga, son.
4th and inches, just trusting your offensive line. They're able to get just enough movement at the point of attack to keep this drive going.
The Huskies have this offense rolling. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Fires to the middle. And the ball is picked off. Trying to take it back.
Ooh, I wanted
And
that.
he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Timing has to be so good. We're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking for space. It's
Damn,
Jeanty.
get out here.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd down, looking to throw.
Fucking motherfuckers.
Paying off the tip, really had
That
it
again.
in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Listen,
That
we all
again.
want to get to the quarterback and get sacks, but when you realize the quarterback's going to throw the football right away, you just try to get your hands in the air, get a deflection, make him throw around you. Great job by the defensive end.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry
6-1
between
they
these two
get there
guys
now.
is great because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the field.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what gets the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Looking to pass, it's Rodgers. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Finds his man, it's Jackson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Huskies getting set on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually say big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
Dances away. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Speeding down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance.
He's off to the races. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20.
That's what everybody does. That's
Touchdown,
all.
Washington.
Stop.
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work.
Damn, man, get that fucking block, 62.
They knock him down for a loss of 5.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on
Damn,
radar
nigga.
lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Takes a shot. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation.
Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and I tell you what, a lot of times you roll your quarterback to the right or to the left, and in this case, the right. And you're trying to get him outside the pocket to buy him a little bit of time, get him off that spot, take some deep shots, and he missed, but it was a nice shot down the field.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Williams. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Broncos Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. It's on the defense, and I've got the lead. They've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking for a man, it's Rodgers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And that is a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk up to him and say, listen, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Nice
Come
pick
on,
up there.
Sam.
Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Caught behind the line. It's Genty. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play. They get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Broncos are on the move. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll run it on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Unleashes to the end zone.
Damn, bad throw.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. splits the uprights. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Shit. Bullshit. They better be working. They got all that money.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Looking to the big
Oh,
tight
my
end.
guy.
Got his man all by himself. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Just a quick little turnout by that tight end, just moving the ball a little bit forward.
Yeah, that's called the stick route. You're just trying to turn around and give your quarterback a place to go with the football. That's an easy completion.
Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
I know he's going to
He
go
makes
there.
the connection.
Crazy good at tight end.
Running into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. So they've got the lead down to 10 here. A little more interesting as they're set to kick it away.
I don't know this shit.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can
Damn,
be a little
fat
bit-
ass.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Boise State 24, Washington 14.
What is that thing?
Ready Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll line up for a second down play. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Working that left side now. Still running at the 40. Off he goes. At the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the game.
Stopped after making the catch.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? To the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh, look out, the ball's free.
Come on.
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. Breaks the tackle.
Bitch.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful
It's open.
offensively is I
He's
have to
praying for that touchdown.
get my
You better
speed
score like a
in
real
space.
man,
They
nigga.
didn't do a good job
Let's
of
go,
getting
boy.
that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Thank you.
And that is interception number 3 on the
And
day.
you got popped, nigga. Don't let that happen.
Return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Toss sweep to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Back to pass, it's Nelson. Now sliding to his left. He'll pull it down and run.
You
On
motherfucker.
the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the
I
penalty is.
gotta have that.
He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Offense facing fourth down.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Florida State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he tacks on the extra point. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. That one comes out hot down the right side. Here's an interception over that turnover. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Huskies! Somehow, they got up off the deck, and they got back in the game, and they're all
Almost done.
And it's good, and now the defense will try to hang on to this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That dude 6'5". Give me a second. I'm almost done. Give me a second. You go. Give me a second. It's about to be the end of the game.
And he hauls it in, and
Damn,
everybody's
dog.
on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team
Come on,
will
man.
wrestle him down.
This dude really just distracted me right at the most important moment. He said, now I gotta go 15 more yards, dog.
One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
This dude really just distracted me right at the most important moment, bro. Shit really fucked with me, dog. Like, he saw me doing this and he's just there. That's the most important moment, dog.
Power football with the run.
Damn, hit that fucking hole faster,
It'll
though.
be 3rd and 9.
Damn, the most important moment of the game is you can't just, like, see it.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
You hit the most important moment, bro.
Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. And the senior just...
Well, you don't want to score, huh? You're making me use my timeouts, huh? The most important moments, dog. This dude comes right at the end of the game. He never comes in the game. And he comes right at the end of the game to me.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Like, that's... Oh, dog. Like, I'm okay. Keep me a second. Give me a second.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle. trying to pick his way to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. The give to the tailback.
Ah!
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Ready to try the point after. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8.
Nah, I need to throw it up.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Hot dog. Right.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Go faster, nigga. Fuck, you slow.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Genty. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Snagged in the middle. It's Genty. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. He's going to pass. Looking to scramble. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Ah, he wrenched them.
For the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
I knew it.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Just ran over it.
Pops it out.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.